你好, I'm Chef Tom. We are making barbecue ribs. I have 4 slabs of beautiful baby ribs here. I trim off the memory of the ribs, nice and clean. I got it from my local butcher shop. And I have this 15 ingredients of the dry spices rub. I got cayenne pepper, paprika, kosher salt, black pepper, a lot of brown sugar, garlic, ginger, of course, cinnamon, coriander, cumin, star anise, and parsley. And also we have this roasted cilantro that we made from the restaurant a couple days ago. So I add some in, and a little bit of the cardamom. Here is the dry rub. And you can make a lot of this ahead of time, and you can store it, you know, in your pantry, put it in a little jar, and you can use it for other things. You can do any kind of protein, right? Even you can do for seafood or chicken, that's fine. So first, I'm going to give the rib a few scalds on the bone side, because the memory here is hard to concentrate the marinated spices into the meat. And then I'm going to give them a section chop like this. You see? You just cut like maybe like half the inch length on the other side. Just like this. Just give them some idea where the rib is going to go when they start cooking. And eventually when you're done cooking, it will kind of like separate it by itself. So some people like very tender, like the meat just fall out from the bone and melt, like a melt meat from the bone. You can just easily pull out like that. So we got this done, and let's do another one. So supposed to look like this. Foil wrap. Here's the ribs. I just give them the rub, sprinkle like this. I like to use with my spoon, used to it, or you can use your hand, doesn't matter. Give them a lot of spices, ingredient. This side you need a lot, like this, okay? And don't even touch it, because the rib is kind of a little bit wet, so it will stick by itself once the time go by. So now I just give them a quick flip. And here, you don't need a lot actually, because here is hard to marinate it, but I still want to give them some flavor. Just like that, because once they marinate it overnight, the ingredient, the spices will actually slowly fall into the meat. That's what you want, like that. And I don't mind a lot of ingredients, spices go around the rib. I show you why. Now we're gonna fold it, right? You see the inside here on the rib and the meat. Eventually the spices will cover up. And we want to make sure the meat side down later when we cook. So fold here and fold this way. And this side you just give them like couple fold like this. Because later when we cook, after we marinate it, we're gonna add some juice or stock or anything just to moist the rib while they're cooking. Now like that, I do the second one. We're gonna marinate this overnight. The best, more than 16 to 18 hours. Okay. We are going to marinate this overnight. So we're going to cook this for tomorrow. Slow cook. The ribs are marinated really good overnight. Look beautiful. And I have some apple cider and just some plain stock, any kind of stock that you like. I'm going to add some into the meat, not much, the ribs, and to add the moisture of the meat. And also when we cook it in the oven, or you can grill this outside, and the rib fat will melt and all together will cook really nice. And I preheat my oven to 300, and I'm going to cook this for maybe 2.5 to 3 hours, depend how strong your oven is. So we wrap it back, close it up, prevent the ribs got dried out, and we want to cook the meat like almost shrink out from a little bit from the end of the bone, that you can tell that means the meat is cooking well. Now my oven is ready to go. BBQ sauce, secret weapon right here. I got ginger and garlic. I'm going to cut some onion, ketchup, cider vinegar, brown sugar, black pepper, molasses, Worcestershire sauce, hoisin sauce, and just a few dash of the soy sauce, liquid smoke, and mustard. So we're going to mix it up here. And also I add some stock here. I might need it for later too. I can do this later. But now, we want to cut the onion really small, fine as possible. So I got my knife sharp. Ready to go? Here we go. Here, gotta be careful. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut this way. Concentration. It's early in the morning. This onion, you can cook in the frying pan slowly for probably 7 minutes until translucent and melt it. And we're gonna blend this into the sauce. We want the sauce to be a tons of flavor, right? And then with the onion, ginger, garlic, oh, it's gonna be so delicious. I'm gonna finish cutting this one. In my saucepan, I got some extra virgin olive oil, and I add in the fine chopped onion and some ginger and garlic, just like that. Give them a quick stir. Let them cook until translucent. Add some brown sugar. The brown sugar will help to caramelize the onion. So if you like to add some butter here, would be okay too. See how fast? When you cut the onion really fine, you know, right? This is not yet. The longer you cook, the more flavor the onion will come out. Look at this. Huh? Beautiful. 4 minutes. This color that you want, okay? So, now, we're gonna add in our beautiful sauce. Beautiful. Oh goodness. Whisk until everything combined, incorporate together. And we're gonna make a barbecue sauce that we can rub later on the ribs, get them more flavor. So you're just gonna keep mixing it in here, and then we're gonna let them cook, simmer for maybe half an hour. Get all the ingredients combined in. You know what? I never done this before, but since I have a lot of other ingredients, spices rubbed here, maybe I get them a little bit. Just remind the sauce, this is the flavor original that we marinate the ribs. I think right now the sauce is kind of thick because the hoisin sauce and the ketchup is a pretty thick taste. Now, if you want to add more into like Asian spices, you can add a bunch of other things, right? It's all about flavor. As long as you can balance out all the ingredients, sweet, sour, spicy, umami, flavorful, garlicky, all kind of dry rub that you like. I'm going to add more water here because cooking half hour, it will reduce down the sauce even more, thicker. And I just want to make sure the texture has to be spot on from the beginning. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at the onion, garlicky. Eventually, by the time we're done cooking, this sauce is going to be so unique. I have to whisper, my kid's still sleeping right now. 15 minutes, it start getting thickened and the color change. And very low heat. We don't want the bottom of the pan got burned, right? Look at that. Oh yeah. The onion, oh garlic, beautiful. Smells so good. You know what? Give them a little taste. Not quite yet. You can tell, huh? Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh boy. It's gonna be at least what, 16, 17 spices. It's international barbecue sauce. Honest to God, better than any sauce that I ever taste. Actually, this sauce is my first time make like this. I mean the ingredient, I just combine everything, you know? Just make a unique flavor. Want something different? That's the way to go. I think the sauce is done. Thicker color, glaze, reduce down a little bit, not too much. Oh, go like this. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, I think it's done. Take it out. Oh, beautifully done. Look at that. Use one of the knife. Insert, and you can tell how tender the meat are. So this is really good. And also you see the meat is shrink up toward the end of the bone a little bit. This is good. So we're gonna let the rib rest like maybe 15 minutes before we apply the sauce. Now it's super good. It's still warm, and I just unwrap one side and pour down the juice. You can remain just a little, it's fine. Ah, oh, smells so good. So now I'm gonna fold the foil, and we want to open up the foil because when we put back into the oven, we want to circulate air to cook the ribs. So it's gonna be nice and beautiful. I think this is good enough. We are using the same foil. So now I'm gonna brush some sauce generously. And I preheat my oven to 375. And I'm gonna cook for like every 10 minutes. I will bring them out and get them another brush.
On the bone side, I usually apply the sauce for every 10 minutes, about 2 times. Just give them another level of flavor. But on the meat side, I usually apply 3 times to give them more flavor.
Now it's ready to go back into the oven. Double thumbs up. Now we put back in, and after 10 minutes, we just give them a quick brush on the barbecue sauce. After 10 minutes, we're gonna give the rib, apply another layer of sauce, get them more flavor. The meaty side I'm probably gonna do like 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna, you see the color changing, getting darker. It's gonna be so tasty. Get them another coat right here. You can put 3 to 4 coats. It's up to you. You know, it's your recipe. You do whatever you want. And some people like to get them a little bit like a burn, like you grill outdoor. Instead indoor, you can turn your oven to a broiler and just keep your eye on it and let them cook for 2 to 3 minutes. It will caramelize the sugar, you know, of the sauce, and will give them a really nice little barbecue burn color. Okay, so I'm going to switch them. Put this one on the top, in, this one at the bottom now. I hope you liked the video. I'm Chef Tom. Thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye. 再见。